New at 6, an update to a years-long Eyewitness News investigation into the Church of Bleach. The family behind a bogus church that peddled a toxic bleach as a miracle cure here in Southern California and around the world was convicted today on federal fraud charges in Miami.
1, 2, 3, or as they say in Spanish, uno, dos, tres.
In happier times, Archbishop Mark Brennan swigged his so-called miracle cure out of a wine glass.
You've heard of 50 Shades of Grey? There's 50 Shades of MMS, let me tell you.
Today, Brennan and his 3 adult sons are facing years in prison, just convicted on federal fraud charges for marketing this poisonous bleach concoction known as MMS as a cure for 95% of the world's diseases.
And I started curing diabetes, AIDS, cancer, elephantitis, dengue.
Eyewitness News has been investigating the Brennan family since 2016 when we went undercover to this seminar on MMS in Costa Mesa.
Lung cancer, he wrote me, he said, I coughed up a tumor. The doctor was flabbergasted. The tumors are gone.
In federal court this week, prosecutors called the Brennans con men and snake oil salesmen who used their fake church to sell MMS as a religious sacrament. Mark Brennan has freely admitted their Genesis 2 Church of Healing to avoid arrest.
So I said, let's call it the Genesis 2 Church. And we said, you got to do this, folks, or you're going to go to jail. You can't arrest us from doing one of our sacraments.
But the Brennans were arrested in 2020 as the pandemic swept across the world, and the family falsely promoted MMS as a cure to the coronavirus.
The coronavirus is curable. Do you believe it? You better.
2 of the Brennan sons were arrested after a raid on the family's Florida property where federal agents seized thousands of bottles of MMS and stacks of cash. This photo shown to jurors this week shows rodent droppings on the floor of the shed where the Brennans were producing their so-called cure. Then Mark Brennan and a 3rd son, Joseph, had fled the country but were extradited last year. The Miami jury watched Mark Brennan claim MMS had cured this woman of lung cancer.
He has a testimony that she had lung cancer.
I did the MMS, then I did the inhalation, and the enema in the douche.
Members of the jury stifled laughter at times, but visibly recoiled when they passed around and smelled bottles of MMS that had been shipped to the undercover federal agent. So just imagine what it tasted like.
I don't taste anything at all of chlorine dioxide. Do you?
No, it's smooth.
It's very smooth.
The Brennans acted as their own attorneys at trial, but then refused to participate and remained silent for the 2-day court trial. The jury deliberated for about 5 minutes before returning the guilty verdicts late this afternoon.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Get more great ABC7 content by clicking the subscribe button for our YouTube channel and download the ABC7 Los Angeles streaming app on Fire TV, Android TV, Apple TV, and Roku to watch on your TV.